Hi there, my name is Dana Ferrant and I am a master healer, life strategist, and former dominatrix. This is a little blog moment to teach you about narcissists and how to avoid falling into the trap of the narcissist. So first of all, I want to just put it across to you, really get it across, that the whole purpose that a narcissist has is to feed off of your energy. So they're not actually falling in love with you when you meet that person who is like over the top and they just are like, they're blowing your mind. Maybe it's the best sex that you've ever had. They treat you really well. When it's really over the top, let those red flags go off and be cautious, okay? So a narcissist will always want to move quickly because for them, it's about extracting that energy, okay? So they can do it by feeding you, pumping you up and having you adore them. But quite honestly, that is not often sustained because it actually takes them a lot of energy to sustain that kind of love bombing. So what's more effective is once they have you hooked to then be abusive. And that's where they're trying to get you to. So they're going to want to shift you very quickly into being hooked on them so that they can move over to an easier way to extract energy from you. And then every once in a while, love bomb you again, hook you back in, because nobody's going to stay if it's consistently abusive. And to know that this is intentional. It's not some made up thing. It's not, by default or because they're broken. Maybe they are broken, but who are we to judge? But really, it is totally by design. They're doing this intentionally. So they're not actually interested in you. They're not actually any of the things that they project onto you, right? So when you're dating and you come across that person that just seems like, oh my God, they are absolutely everything that you've possibly imagined. It might be because they've actually researched you to find out what books do you read, what movies do you like, what music do you listen to, and they're feeding you that information that you have out there, right? So be aware when things move along quickly, when they seem to be the perfect fit, pull back a little bit, okay? I want you to get stepping back into your power so that you find a fit that is actually a lasting partnership as opposed to this flash in the pan and then become abusive and suck you into that pattern, right? So a lot of what I do, a lot of what I teach is all about getting people to really step into that energy of the inner dominatrix. In stepping into that energy of the inner dominatrix, you come from the place of doing what's going to fit for you long term, as opposed to, getting sucked into snake oil coaches and, the wrong partners and, whatever it is. Like we just can't get sucked in if we're standing in our power. So that's a big part of what I want to just bring across for you. In the dating world, it is the same kind of idea. To just keep standing in your power, keeps coming from that place of, I don't need anyone to complete me. I'm perfect and whole as I am. And if I meet somebody, great, but you don't need anyone. And as long as you don't need anyone, you can't be controlled by anyone. So that is your little inner dominatrix mini training on how to avoid the narcissist so that you get a relationship that actually works for you.